Hello guys and gals, David here, Central Cal Piper. Sorry I'm burning my fingers on my hot pipe. How you guys doing this afternoon? I'm doing well. Got my Bing's favorite here with some what do I have in here right now? I've got some Prince Albert, yes, some Prince Albert. It's my normal morning smoke, but I'm smoking this afternoon. I've been smoking a lot of that Ryback. Daughters and Sons Ryback. I'm liking the tobacco a lot, and it was very inexpensive, but it burns very quickly. Now, I don't have any tongue bite issues with it or anything, but the cut is just it's a shag cut, and it looks like pencil shavings almost. But it's a good tobacco, but it just burns really quickly. So I've gone through quite a bit of it, so I thought I would make a quick change. We've got some Prince Albert out here with me on my patio, so I thought I'd have some of that for a change. It lasts a bit longer in my pipe. So just wanted to come on for a few minutes. I told a few of you that I'd give you an update on my shoulder issue. I get the ash off my shirt. My shirt here, my wife ordered for me. It says Papa. It's got all the names of my grandkids on it. And so very nice, patriotic 4th of July type shirt. Which is important. I worked today because we spent some time this morning, about 4 hours at our church's fireworks booth. It's for the youth group of the church, and it's their biggest fundraiser of the year. So my wife and I spent about 4 hours out this morning selling fireworks. That was fun. It went pretty slow because we didn't have a lot of sales today, being the 2nd of July. We worked from 9 till 1. Only had 2 customers, both of those being 2 of our 3 kids and their families. They came out and purchased some fireworks. So that was fun to see them today. But I wanted to update you on my shoulder situation. So I went to the doctor yesterday. I had an appointment at 9:45 with my doctor, Dr. Shaw, S-H-A-H, here in Bakersfield, or in Bakersfield. So been going to him for about 15 years now. He had me come in. I made that appointment, looked at my shoulder, had me do some movements, tested my range of motion, took my arm and made it go in places where I didn't want to move it, but he needed to do that to check to see how it was functioning. He said he thinks everything's fine, just probably stretched out my muscle pretty good when I grabbed onto that guardrail, but he asked me to go in and get an x-ray and come back and see him in 8 weeks. So he just wants to make sure there's no permanent damage or there's no calcification or anything like that going on, but he's pretty sure it's just related to my little accident that I had last week. So anyway, I suppose I'll go forward with the x-ray, although it seems, my pain has subsided quite a bit, and I've been taking that dose of 800 milligrams of ibuprofen every 8 hours. Seems to be helping quite a bit. Had another restful night last night, which was great, but anyway, I'll probably get the x-rays done and go back in 8 weeks, have them check it out. Although it's always tempting just to ignore it because it's feeling a lot better now. But I guess that would be good to do just to make sure there's no existing damage. I've never really had my shoulder x-rayed or anything, even when I had that car accident years ago and all that sort of thing. I've never had it really x-rayed, so maybe that'll be a good thing. So anyway, I'll do that sometime between now and the next couple months. Go back to see him. He told me also that I could do some physical therapy, so he's going to line me up with that. Not that I'm really wanting to do that because that's painful and it's inconvenient to have to go and meet with a physical therapist person and do that. I've done that once before with my knee, and it was a pain and painful. So anyway, that's my update. Been a nice day today. This is entirely a different subject, but years ago I had a Mazda convertible, a Mazda Miata convertible with a hardtop, which was a really fun car. Traded that in a few years back and got our little Prius that we're driving around now, but they've got a perfect replica of the car. It just arrived on the showroom floor today here in Bakersfield, and I got a text from the salesman about a week ago, because I've been looking at them. I've kind of been looking at them for the last couple of years, just wishing that I could get another one. And they have one available, and I'm all set up to do it, and I'm, pre-approved for the loan. But the problem is when I bought the first one, it was about $34,000 at 0% interest back then. Well, the same car now, an updated version, would cost about $43,000 out the door if I were to go pay cash for it right now. So they have it available, and the interest rate though is 4.9%, and the payment would be $630 a month. But that's like spread over 6 years, I think, because otherwise it would be like $1,200 a month, for a lower interest rate to pay it off in 3 years, which would be great, but that's a really hefty car payment. Anyway, I can't do it, but it hurts because, man, it's there waiting for me. He's sent me a couple of texts saying, your car's on the lot, so I'd send him a text and tell him, well, I'd love to do it, but I just can't do it. I just can't justify paying interest. Before it was 0% interest, that was great, but it just hurts to pay interest on something. I know that's normal to do, and if we had to have a car like that, then I'd have no real choice, but I just can't purchase something that's a total leisure item, a fun thing, a toy, for that much money per month. So anyway, I sent him a note and said, I'm sorry, but I just can't do it. Although I have been dreaming of having that car again for the last few years. My wife said that I could do it if I wanted to, but she reminded me that we'd have 3 cars at that point, and I'm the only one driving in the family, so that would be kind of silly, wouldn't it? Plus, I don't really have a good place to keep it. I've got 1 car in my garage. The truck is in the driveway right now, and in order to be able to put that car in the garage, I'd have to basically sell all of my weight equipment, move my workbench, and then it might fit in the second part. We have a 2-car garage, but really it's like a 1.5 car garage. So if I did all that, I could kind of fit it, but I just can't do it. Anyway, so it hurt to send that text because it'd be a really cool thing if I was rich and I had no other thing to worry about. But of course now I'm retired, so it just wouldn't be a very logical and wise thing to do. Anyway, enough about that. I'm doing some other things today, though. I've starting to look at our home loan that we got. We got our home at a really good price, and the interest rate was great. It was like 3.9% or something like that. So I figured out, though, if you split that same amount up into 2 payments a month, you save quite a bit of interest. So I'm trying to do that through the home loan company, but of course on the website it's not able to complete my thing, and they're closed, so I'm just going to arrange it with my bank to make 2 payments a month instead of the 1. Same amount, just split it up into 2 parts. So I did that this afternoon. At least that way, maybe our house will be paid off mostly when Amy retires in about 5 years. So that'll be good. We'll still have some time left to pay on it, but it'll save us some interest, which always feels good. I just hate paying extra money for borrowing money. I know that's normal, but again, I used to not have a problem with that because for such a long time we weren't able to get all that much, and we struggled early on in our marriage financially a bit. But as you get older and a little wiser, I guess, you really figure out that an interest is just a waste if you can somehow avoid it. So anyway, did that this afternoon. Instead of buying a new car, I figured out how to save some interest on our existing home loan. So that's what I've been doing this afternoon. Well, I just want to give you guys a quick update. Hope you're all having a nice day, and I'll talk to you all soon. God bless.